On his first morning in Kigali, Samuel walked into the bright glass office with one fear in his mind. What if I forget the basic English phrases everyone uses at work? The open-plan office buzzed with keyboards, phones, and quiet conversations. People greeted each other, asked questions, and joined meetings, all in clear, simple English. Samuel took a deep breath. Today was his first day as an office assistant, and every good morning and can you help me? Suddenly felt very important. Welcome to English Through African Stories. Today's story, Workplace Basics in Kigali. This story will teach you everyday English used in an office: greetings, small talk, asking for help, emails, meetings, and talking to your manager. Let's begin. Samuel had moved from Hai to Kigali for his new job at a small tech company near the Kigali Convention Center. He had studied English at school, but using it every day at work felt different. He ironed his shirt, checked his tie, and put his ID card in his pocket. On the moto ride to work, he imagined all the things that could go wrong. What if I don't understand my colleagues? He thought. What if I use the wrong words with my manager? He arrived 10 minutes early. The office building was modern and clean. Glass doors, a small reception, and a big sign with the company name. Samuel wiped his hands on his trousers and walked in. At the front desk, a receptionist smiled. "Good morning. How can I help you?" she asked. "Good morning," Samuel replied. "My name is Samuel. It's my first day. I'm the new office assistant." "Welcome, Samuel," she said. "Please sign in here." Samuel remembered a basic phrase. "Thank you," he said, signing his name. "Nice to meet you." His new manager, Mr. and Shudi, came to meet him. He was in his mid-30s, wearing a smart shirt and glasses. "Good morning, Samuel," he said, shaking his hand. "Welcome to the team." "Good morning, sir," Samuel answered. "Thank you for the opportunity." "You can call me James," his manager said. "Today we'll focus on simple things: greetings, office routines, and basic communication. If you're not sure about something, please ask. Don't be shy." "Yes, James," Samuel said, trying the first name style. "I'll ask if I don't understand." They walked into the open office. People sat at desks with laptops, headsets, and notebooks. James stopped and introduced him. "Everyone, this is Samuel, our new office assistant," James said. "He'll help with printing, meeting rooms, deliveries, and general support." A few colleagues waved. "Welcome, Samuel. Nice to meet you. Good to have you on the team." Samuel smiled and used a simple phrase with each person. "Nice to meet you too." James showed him a small desk near the printer. "This is your workspace," James said. "If you need anything, paper, pens, or a new chair, let me know." "Thank you," Samuel replied. "I appreciate it." After a short tour, Samuel met Claire, the friendly HR assistant. "Hi, Samuel," she said. "I'll show you some basics. First, how we greet each other and make small talk." She gave him a printed sheet with useful phrases. "Good morning/afternoon/evening. How are you? How is your day going? Nice to see you. Have a good day." "Here in the office," Claire explained, "we usually say good morning, and then something simple like how are you? You don't need a long answer. Just say, I'm fine, thank you. And you?" She role-played with him. "Good morning, Samuel. How are you?" "I'm fine, thank you. And you?" "I'm good, thanks." They practiced a few times until it felt natural. Samuel realized that these small sentences helped him feel less nervous. Later, Samuel received his first task. An email popped up on his screen from James. Subject: Print and prepare documents. "Hi, Samuel. Please print 20 copies of the sales report attached and place them in the meeting room by 10 o'clock. Thank you, James." Samuel read slowly. He wanted to respond professionally. He opened a new email. "Hi, James. Thank you for your email. I will print 20 copies and put them in the meeting room before 10 o'clock. Best regards, Samuel." He clicked send. "Okay," he whispered. First work email done. He printed the reports and set them on the table in the meeting room. He checked the clock. 9:45. He was early. He felt proud. As he walked back to his desk, he met a colleague named Eric, who needed help. "Hey, Samuel," Eric said. "Can you help me with something?" Samuel used a phrase Claire had taught him. Sure. How can I help you? I have a delivery coming, Eric explained. If the courier arrives, can you sign for the package and bring it to my desk? Yes, no problem, Samuel replied. I will sign and bring it to you. Thank you, Eric said. At the reception, the courier arrived with a box. Good morning, the courier said. I have a package for Eric. Samuel smiled. Good morning. I can sign for it. He signed the paper, took the box, and said, Thank you. He carried the package to Eric's desk. Here is your delivery, Samuel said. Please check if everything is correct. Eric opened the box. Everything looks good. Thanks for your help. You're welcome, Samuel said. Around mid-morning, Claire invited Samuel to sit in on a short team meeting. She explained, In meetings, we use simple phrases to share ideas and ask questions, she said. You don't have to talk a lot today. Just listen and learn. In the small meeting room, four people sat around a table. James started. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining. Today we'll talk about this week's tasks. He looked at Samuel. Samuel, this is just to help you understand our work. You can listen, and if you have a question, feel free to ask. Samuel nodded. Thank you. I'll listen. During the meeting, he heard common phrases. Let's start with a quick update. Can you repeat that, please? I agree. I'm not sure. That's a good idea. Let's schedule a follow-up. At one point, James noticed Samuel's thoughtful face. Samuel, do you have any questions? James asked. Samuel decided to practice a simple, polite question. Yes, I have a small question, he said. When we book the meeting room, should we also prepare water and notepads? James smiled. Good question. Yes, please. For every meeting, prepare water, glasses, and notepads. Thank you for asking. Samuel wrote it down in his notebook. Office assistant task. Prepare meeting room, water, glasses, notepads, projector. At lunchtime, the team went to the canteen. Samuel was worried about joining them, but Claire invited him. Come with us, she said. It's a good chance to practice small talk. They sat at a table with food. Rice, beans, grilled meat, and vegetables. The conversation was relaxed. So Samuel, one colleague asked, where are you from? I'm from Hai, Samuel replied. I moved to Kigali for this job. How do you like Kigali so far? Another asked. I like it, he said. The city is busy, but it's beautiful and clean. I'm still getting used to the traffic. They laughed. That's normal, Claire said. You'll get used to it. Samuel used a phrase he had practiced. It's nice to get to know you, he said. You too, they replied. He realized that simple questions and answers helped him feel part of the team. In the afternoon, James gave Samuel a new challenge. Samuel, can you help me with a visitor? James asked. A client from Kenya is coming at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I need you to welcome him at reception and bring him to the meeting room. Samuel felt a little nervous but said, Yes, I can do that. Claire coached him quickly. When the visitor arrives, say, Good afternoon. Welcome to then say the company name. How can I help you? When he tells you his name, you say, Nice to meet you. Please follow me. At 3 o'clock in the afternoon, a well-dressed man walked in with a laptop bag. Good afternoon, Samuel said. Welcome to Sam's Hotel. How can I help you? Good afternoon, the man replied. My name is Mr. Kofi. I have a meeting with James. Nice to meet you, Mr. Kofi, Samuel said. Please follow me. I will take you to the meeting room. He led the way, opened the door and said, Here is the meeting room. Please have a seat. Can I get you some water or tea? Water would be great. Thank you, Mr. Kofi said. Samuel brought water and glasses, then informed James. Your visitor has arrived, he said. He is in the meeting room. Thank you, Samuel, James replied. You handled that very well. Later, Samuel faced a small problem. The printer stopped working just as he needed to print documents. He looked at the screen. Error message. Paper jam. Instead of panicking, he used a basic phrase to ask for help. He went to Eric. Excuse me, Eric, he said. Can you help me with the printer? I think there is a problem. Eric walked over. Sure, let's see, Eric said. He opened the printer, removed the jammed paper, and restarted it. Now it should work. Thank you, Samuel said. I didn't want to break it. That's okay, Eric replied. Next time you can say, the printer is not working. Can someone help me, please? That's a common phrase. Samuel repeated it in his mind. The printer is not working. Can someone help me, please? By the end of the day, Samuel was tired but happy. He had used many basic workplace phrases. Good morning. How can I help you? Nice to meet you. Thank you for your email. I will do it before 10 o'clock. Can you help me with? Please follow me. Can I get you some water? Before going home, he went to James's office. Excuse me, James. Do you have a minute? He asked. Sure, come in, James said. How was your first day? Samuel thought for a moment. It was challenging but good, he said. I learned many basic phrases for work. I still make mistakes, but I feel more confident. James nodded. That's great, he said. Remember, it's okay to make mistakes. Your English will improve every day. You are polite, you ask questions, and you listen carefully. Those are the most important things in any workplace. Samuel smiled. Thank you for your support, he said. See you tomorrow. Have a good evening, Samuel, James replied. You too, Samuel said. As Samuel walked out of the building, Kigali's evening light started to shine. Cars moved along the clean streets, and the air felt cool and fresh. Today I didn't just work, he thought. I learned a new language of the workplace. Simple, clear English that helps me be part of the team. He looked forward to the next day, and to using his new phrases again. Today you practice common English for workplace basics. Greetings, small talk, emails, asking for help, welcoming visitors, and talking to your manager. You heard useful phrases like, good morning. How can I help you? Nice to meet you. Thank you for your email. Can you help me with? And please follow me. Today you learned important English phrases for everyday office life in Kigali. Listen to this story again and repeat the sentences out loud to sound more natural and confident at work. Which workplace phrase do you think you will use first in your own job, internship, or school? Tell us in the comments. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to English Through African Stories, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss new stories every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.